Why is my Betta Fishbowl cloudy? Cloudy water is a common problem that new betta fish keepers experience. There are several types of cloudy water, each with a different cause. However, cloudy water can be easily remedied. So, why is your fishbowl getting cloudy? Cloudy water is usually caused by a bacterial bloom. These bacteria may be a sign that toxic conditions are present. The good news is that cloudy water is not always harmful, and it is easy to fix. Today we will teach you how to get rid of cloudy water and maintain crystal clear water. Why does my fishbowl get cloudy so fast? Most fish bowls are not able to support a filter. Filters are essential to fish health, as the bacteria in the media convert lethal ammonia and nitrite into less harmful nitrate. The bacteria inside of filters are capable of handling normal levels of ammonia and nitrite and convert them without causing cloudy water. However, if there is a sudden spike in ammonia and nitrite, or there is no filter, different species of bacteria will begin to metabolize the ammonia and nitrite, which causes cloudy water. Is cloudy water bad for betta fish? Cloudy water itself is normally not harmful. But as previously mentioned, it is an indicator of potentially lethal conditions. However, if the cloudy water is caused by disturbed sediment or suspended particulates, it can be harmful to your fish. The exact long-term effects are unknown. But if the particulates are dense enough, your fish can suffocate or suffer moderate to severe gill damage. This is more common when the cloudy water is caused by sand particles, as those tend to be quite sharp. Cloudy water caused by suspended particulates, normally fish waste or uneaten food. These particulates release high amounts of ammonia, which turn into nitrite, and cause even more cloudy water. The levels of ammonia and nitrite will also become toxic very quickly. How to fix cloudy water? Given that cloudy water can be caused by lethal levels of ammonia and nitrite, it is important to address the underlying issues rather than the cloudiness. Installing a filter is a good first step, especially if you have filter media from an established tank. This will quickly get rid of the ammonia and nitrite, which starves the bacteria causing the cloudiness. Also, water changes are always a good idea for cloudy water, no matter the cause. However, if it is caused by an improperly washed substrate, make sure to use a gravel vacuum and focus on vacuuming the whole substrate. When pouring the water back in, do so very gently to avoid disturbing the substrate further. Adding a bacterial booster, such as TetraSafe Start Plus, is also a good way to clear the cloudy water. It has about the same effect as adding a filter in established media. But without adding a filter, the effect will be short-lived. How often do you clean a betta bowl? The normal rule of thumb for cleaning aquariums is changing 20 to 30% of the water per week, though this does vary from tank to tank. You should be changing your aquarium water at least once a week. The best way to figure out how much water to change and how often is to look at your nitrates. While bettas can survive 40 parts per million nitrates, it is best to keep the nitrates at or under 20 parts per million. Each week, keep an eye on your nitrates to figure out how much to change. If they get up to 20 parts per million at the end of the week, you should change at least 50% of the water. In conclusion, cloudy water is normally caused by a bacterial bloom. Luckily, it can easily be cleared up by doing water changes and installing a filter. The primary issue is that the bacteria that cause the bloom feed off of toxic compounds. So if you see cloudy water, your fish's life is in danger.